Hello and welcome as I give marketing, business, and branding tips and tricks. My name is Sarah. I'm a digital affiliate marketer. I am a marketing coach, and I have my master's of business and administration. So today we're looking at the power of analysis in social media, unlocking growth on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So we all know that it is important in today's world to have a social media account of some type, usually to promote our businesses, whether they be brick and mortar or whether they are totally online, which there are a lot more people doing online business. So, why is analysis important? Because every minute there are over 500 hours of video which are uploaded to YouTube. 350,000 stories are posted in Instagram, and millions scroll through TikTok. Even as I'm speaking of this, the numbers are getting higher, and this ocean of content, what makes yours stand out? And this is where analysis takes place. So I'll walk you through why data analysis isn't just a nice to have type of situation. It's a backbone of success on social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. This is a part of what can make you successful as a content creator, as a digital affiliate marketer, or as somebody who is marketing themselves online for their business. Social media analysis is the process of gathering and interpreting data from platforms to make strategic decisions. These tools are available for creators on their professional dashboard. So, why do we track? We track for engagement, likes, shares, comments, reach and impressions, follower growth, demographics and behaviors, click-through rates, and conversions. Some tools that are commonly used, native insights are YouTube Analytics, Meta Business Suite, and TikTok Analytics. Third-party tools, Sprout Social, Hootsuite, Google Analytics, etc., are just some of the tools that can be used as a third party. So it really is what you prefer to use if you want to use the tool that is provided by the social media platforms, or if you want to get your own tool in order to analyze your data. YouTube has key metrics of watch time, click-through rate, retention, subscriber growth, and why it matters. The algorithm rewards watch time and viewer retention. Thumbnails and titles can be optimized using CTR analysis. Analyzing audience drop-off helps refine content structure. A creator notices 70% of viewers, for example, drop off after 30 seconds, so they start adding a hook in the first 10 seconds. Watch time improves, and their video gets promoted more. Now, I will say this, one of the things that I have learned from someone who is monetized on YouTube is that you need to keep on posting on your social media channel. And I will say this, shorts do really help because you can get sometimes more views on a short than on a long form video. Why is that? Well, sometimes it's just the fact that we have so much going on, we have so much in front of our eyes that shorts tend to be what a person's attention span are, is just flipping and scrolling through those short videos. So Facebook looks at key metrics of engagement rate, shares, post reach, and demographics. So why does it matter? Facebook's algorithm favors content with high engagement and relevance. I will tell you that if you do things like conversation starters, if you go and you engage with people, you will get rewards, you will get badges from Facebook that indicates that. Those are small wins. Page insights reveal peak posting times and audience preferences. A brand runs two versions of an ad. One gets double the engagement due to emotional storytelling, and the analytics made that discovery possible. So this is an example of what you can be. That's what we call A/B testing. So you'll do like two different types of ads or hooks, and you'll test them against one another and see which one that the audience prefers. Even though this is online, it's not really something new to business and marketing. This is something that, marketers actually have been doing for the longest time. Think about a product that you may like, such as Apple or Samsung. They have groups, they have testers that they have doing blind type of studies to make sure that their marketing is coming across and that people actually like the product that is coming out before they actually launch it. This is a little bit different in the fact that we're launching something and we're seeing what people respond to. Instagram, key metrics, story views, reach, saves, reels, interactions. So why does it matter for Instagram? Stories and reels dominate attention spans. I will say the other thing that Instagram is good at is carousels, which Facebook has been getting a little bit more into is carousels, where you can just go through like a picture story type of situation. Analysis helps you tailor content to what your audience actually watches and shares. Um, Hashtag analysis can increase discoverability, although right now hashtags are not as important when it comes to your content. What is really important with your content is using keywords, using things that people um, search for as far as a keyword in order to discover your content. The only thing a hashtag does is it may make it discoverable, like TikTok. It makes it more discoverable in, say, a search. Um, but people are starting to get a bit away from the hashtags. That doesn't mean that hashtags aren't important. In a way, it just means they become less important, especially as we've been looking at things online this year. So an example for Instagram, a travel blogger notices posts with behind the scenes content that it gets 3 times more saves. They adjust strategy accordingly. TikTok, its key metrics are video views, completion rate, engagement rate, sound usage. So why does this matter? TikTok's For You page algorithm relies heavily on engagement and watch through rate. Trend analysis and viral audio usage are key insights. So an example for this is a fashion brand joins a trending challenge and tracks a 500% increase in visibility compared to their regular content. I will definitely say that TikTok's platform has gone more to an engagement based type of platform. So it is important to engage on this platform. So, what is the business and creator edge? Improved ROI, return on investment on marketing spend. So, if you're spending anything on ads, analytics definitely can help you. It can help you also on your return on investment for the type of um, apps and different things that you use, like video editing and so forth, and can help you to adjust. Audience segmentation for better targeting. So you get to know what your audience is better. That's why it's important to also know who you are helping, because you have a more direct message to a certain type of target audience. It doesn't mean you won't get leads outside of that demographic or target. It just means that you have an idea of the people that you are trying to reach with your offer, with the product. So that's one of the things audience segmentation helps with. Faster, smarter content creation. Now, I'm going to say when you do content creation, no, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but definitely add your own unique personality to it. competitive analysis, knowing what your competitors are doing and outperforming them through data. Now, I'm going to say the best thing is not to compare yourself with others, but definitely looking at a competitor's, um, basically looking at what seems to be a success for them. You can look at their ideas and try those ideas for yourself. Now, that doesn't mean that everything that somebody else does is necessarily going to work for you, but you want to look for creators that are in like the same area as you. For instance, me being a marketing coach, I'm going to look at people who are more in the coaching arena, especially those who do business and marketing type of areas. And I'm going to look at what they're doing and seeing if it's something that fits within my unique brand, my unique style, and then building upon that. So, not necessarily copying things word for word, copying things to make it real for you to reach your audience. Because the thing is that we all have different pain points, we all have different experiences, and you might find that there is somebody who has an experience that might be similar to your own and they relate to you. So it's about also relatability. So, what are some common pitfalls with analysis? Creating content based on assumptions. We all can do it. We all see the graph go up and down. It's like when you're putting your investments in a market and you think, oh no, the stock went down. And so you panic. But see, the thing is with the stock market, it is a buying and selling game, but you have to realize that you want to have a diverse portfolio, know what companies are more stable, put some risk into other companies, and kind of gauge it from there. You don't just pull out all at once. Ignoring drop off rates or negative feedback. Now, I'm going to say negative feedback. Yeah, you're going to get negative feedback, especially from people who think that everything is a scam. There is times when you ignore negative feedback. There are times that you listen to the negative feedback. Um, I would say drop-off rates may be more important in my mind than negative feedback because some people are just negative to begin with. Posting inconsistently or at poor times. Now, I'm going to say one thing about the times that you post. Sometimes it matters and sometimes it doesn't matter. It really just depends on your brand. You may have to post more at first to get the results that you want. Once you've built something up, then you can kind of, if you need to, draw back on posting. But you also need to take self-care because I'm going to say people will tell when you are tired. That's why sometimes my videos don't come till the end of the week. Like I had this week where I had a family member who was taking care of somebody in our household. They came from out of state because um, my other family members who usually take care of this person, who is my grandmother, my parents, they're out of country. So it means that I have had to step in and do more. So that is part of the reason why sometimes content can be posted late. So if you do need a break, take a day or two, but do not, just drop off the board completely for a month or two. Keep on posting content. Missing out on viral trends or algorithm shifts. Viral trends to me aren't as important. Everybody talks about wanting that viral video. I think it's great if you can get a video that goes viral, but that's not going to keep you in business unless you're one of those who can keep on making viral and viral video after video. It takes consistency, it takes patience sometimes, it takes your accountability partners, the people who coach and mentor you, it takes a lot of different things to help you with your analytics and get to where you want to get to. You have to put in the work. So this is where analytics can help you in order to adjust where you need to adjust. Algorithm shifts, though, are important. So you may find with some of your competitors that they realize what the shifts are before you do. But analytics also shows you the algorithm shifts. The thing is that it can take time to read the analytics. You may not know how to read the analytics at first, and that's perfectly fine. But the thing is that's another reason for actually understanding and keeping up with your competitors, because you can actually start to understand the algorithm shifts, such as like with the hashtags not being as important in the year 2025, and that could change again. So sometimes some of the shifts where things aren't popular can become popular again. So just be aware of that, adjust accordingly. If you have accountability partners, if you have people who you run ideas off of, people who coach or mentor you, you can always ask them the questions. They can help you to get a better idea and understanding. Until the next time I post content, I hope that everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. I just wanted to make sure that I got this video out this week so that you would have some free business, marketing, and branding tips and tricks that hopefully can help you on your online business journey. Have a good one.